This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.
And welcome back to St. Charles East High School for the fourth day of the 66th annual Ron Johnson Thanksgiving Tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Nate Grendys here in the booth with Caden Slad for the first time this tournament. And we are here with the Whole Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. Caden, how you doing tonight?
Couldn't be better, partner.
For sure. So, I mean, we got a pretty good game set. We've got East Aurora, the Tomcats, taking on the Saxons of Schaumburg. Schaumburg, they lost a tough one against one of the better teams in this tournament, against the St. Charles East Fighting Saints. Definitely surprising to many that many thought that Schaumburg was the favorites to win this whole tournament, but all of a sudden, Plainfield East is looking like they might do just that. They had 74 in the last game I just called with Joey. I mean, it was a great game all around, and head coach Rick Robinson, or head coach for Schaumburg, that is Jason Tucker, he made sure that I was asking him, what do you guys think you're going to have to do tonight? Not have 13 missed layups and 13 missed free throws.
That is an absolutely huge thing. It's an underrated aspect of the game that a lot of more casual fans might not notice. But layups and open shots are anything but being completely guaranteed. And when you can't just execute on those simple, what are supposed to be guaranteed points, it's going to lead to major offensive issues every single time.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we're just about ready to start the national anthem any second now.
Forward behavior has no place in any high school event. As student athletes taking part, we ask that everyone be a positive.
All right, and before we do that, our favorite season sponsor, this game is brought to you by the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Always love McDonald's. I mean, this game, it should definitely be a good one. One player to watch out for. Number 23 for Schaumburg, Cam Anderson, had about 17 in their last game. Tony Horton, also a big game. And if you're East Aurora, you're definitely heavily favored to probably lose this game when you're playing such a good Schaumburg roster. But East Aurora, hey, they beat St. Charles East, who beat Schaumburg. So who knows? I mean, this East Aurora team, they're a whole new team. They have, in the past, not been a good basketball team, but since then, they've been really good.
Absolutely. Interesting thing to note in this tournament so far, these two teams have faced the exact same schedule so far. They've played the same two teams. And while Schaumburg coming into the tournament was the favorite, they've had the same opportunity, and East Aurora has simply just performed better.
Exactly. It's very surprising to many, so we'll have to see what happens in this one. And you see there, I mean, Jason Moore, he had an incredible game last Wednesday when I called. That was a great game versus Plainfield North. He had a huge performance.
Yeah, and a little bit earlier, you mentioned Cam Anderson for Schaumburg. He's going to be, as far as the starters go at least, the tallest man on the court. All of 6'6". Interestingly enough, he is not listed as the center.
Oh.
Tallest man on the team by at least 3 inches, and he is the power forward and the small forward. So we're going to have to see how his height factors into his skill set.
You know, they more of a run. They don't really have a big man. They have a ton of guys in their offense, and Cam Anderson's more their down low guy, but he can do it all for this team. He's an all-around, just an incredible athlete. I know they were talking about him getting a lot of offers last year, and now he's a senior, and he's having a great year There is Aiden Patterson, the senior. He's really stood out to me. I loved him. I loved his game last year as a junior, and he's been incredible.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it can be very easy at the high school level of basketball to just have height be the focal point of your offense and just let your big guys' height dominate. But to still make sure you coach versatility, even in your bigger guys who can dominate most of the opponents that they play against, that's a major factor of having a real, just cooperative, all-around solid offense.
Oh yeah, and I don't really know how they're going to follow up the last game we had. It was unbelievable for those of you that did not see. Thornridge lost 74 to 62 to Plainfield East, and where KJ Miller had a 24-point performance, as well as Tyron Holcomb, who had a great game. But this one, you never know what could happen. We had 3 dunks in that game. It was absolute cinema, as many would say. And I will say, a good start to this game. The jersey matchup was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Love the black on red.
The black on red versus the clean white and maroon, almost like. It's just, this should be a great game. Set to do the tip-off. He's not exactly their center, but I don't really think, a lot of teams nowadays, they don't really have a center. Like Jason Moore and Anderson, it's probably just going to be those two going at it all night long down low.
Yeah, the game is less big dominated than ever at really all levels.
For sure. That one tipped away and has it, of course. That is Ryan Robinson. He had a huge game against, on Wednesday. That was a big performance for sure. Now looking around, trying to get something going here. Great defense being played by Schaumburg. Malone getting pressured early. Robinson poked away. Patterson gets the steal. In transition, goes right back into Robinson's hands. Now they get out. Beautiful job. Gets men to jump. And a nice layup there for Aurora.
Great eyes there from Ryan Robinson. Incredible pass. Have that vision all the way down the court.
That is definitely a great job indeed. So 7:25 left. Horton with it. He had a great game on Wednesday versus Plainfield North, that was. Now looking around, Horton nearly lost it. Held on. Anderson down low. Ray block, and he's absolutely rejected by Ryan Robinson. I think they're going to call it foul.
Oh, all kinds of contact. They could hear that one out in California.
Free throws coming for Ray Black.
Promising defensive start to both teams so far, I'd say.
That one's going to be called on. You already got 2 fouls early. Was that one on Malone or was it on Robinson?
I believe it was on Malone.
Yeah.
Can't be sure.
All right, second one coming for Black to tie it at 2 apiece. And absolutely beautiful. They missed 13 free throws against the Fighting Saints. So far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, already off to a much better start.
Robinson with it, working on Patterson. Malone, wide open man down low is Moore. And that's just a tough miss there. Good job to recover by Schaumburg.
Waited maybe a little bit too long, let the defense get a better read on him.
Jansen goes down low to Anderson. Cam Anderson brings in a lot of defenders, and beautiful left-hand lay by Tony Horton.
Yeah, great way to finish through all that traffic. Very impressive start.
Definitely. And looking around, gets it down low. Horta driving, cross, a lot of contact, no call. I like that no call though. I don't know if there was a foul there.
No, I think that was absolutely clean.
Jancic, 3 off the mark. Rebound, just barely gets away somehow. Falls into East Aurora's hands. Got to watch out for Cam Anderson from behind. And he nearly blocked it. He might have tipped that actually. Hitting the floor is Anderson. They get it into Schaumburg's hands. We got a hectic start to this game.
Physical
Patterson, wide open 3, no. Off the mark, last touch by Patterson.
Yeah, both these teams seem to need to get a little better grip on rebounding just based off what we're seeing so far. A lot of potential rebounds that have slipped through the fingers of both teams.
For sure. Here comes Ryan Robinson. Malone working on Black, multiple defenders, gets it out. Horta, the 3, no. Rebound, Anderson. They get it out in transition. Patterson driving, got to watch from behind. Layup, nice and easy. 4-point early lead for the Saxons.
Yeah, way to drive to the lane there. You see a lot of guys who prefer to take a more contested shot rather than take a easy
they're
drive
going
to
to
the
call
lane.
an over and back there. That's pretty clear. Pass got away from him. He was looking for Robinson. And we got a little bit of stoppage of play. Caden, you know what's going on?
Not exactly sure. Refs aren't being too clear.
I guess they're just going to switch where they're going to, because it was the over and back, so now it's going to be over here. Horton with it. Tony Horton working on Horta. Now you've got Ray Black. Thought about it. Surprised he didn't take it. Cam Anderson. Beautiful pass down low. Jancic off the mark. Anderson driving, kicks. He just sucks in those defenders. And beautiful job. And oh, it's almost too easy when you're that open. Now Horta with it. Horta pushing up. Stolen away by Cam Anderson. Oh. Anderson in transition, I think we would have seen a dunk for sure.
Oh, absolutely, if he didn't make that little slip up there. I got to say, even if they haven't executed on all their opportunities so far, I'm a fan of the offensive approach we're seeing from Schaumburg early on here.
Oh, yeah, for
Very
sure.
pass heavy, looking for good shots all around instead of just what you have.
Definitely. Robinson, good pass, but gets away from him. Now Cam Anderson down the floor, gets tripped up from behind. Appears to be just fine. And it's going to be the third foul of the quarter already called on East Aurora.
Very, very physical start, without a doubt.
No fouls, however, on the Saxons. Inbound coming for Patterson. Horta checks out. In comes number 5, Tyrone Evans. There's a nice steal.
Lovely grab.
Robinson, he's got a man. Doesn't get it to him. Layup, good, beautiful job. I mean, this kid, Ryan Robinson, he feeds off of turnovers. He thrives for them. That is exactly what he wants every time.
Oh, can't get enough
one there. Jancic with it. Trying to get it to Anderson. They can't. Now he's going to have to try to make his own shot. Layup, and he almost did just that. Poked away, foul called on Anderson.
Might be seeing a little bit of an improvement on the free throw end of Schaumburg's past offensive issues, but the layups are not going quite as easy.
And you can see the coach just giving an example of exactly what you're supposed to do there. So now Robinson with it. Evans. Ooh, lucky that wasn't stolen. And Jason Moore with an easy job. And oh, he is viciously checking a player into the game. Timeout ball by Schaumburg. 4:27 left. Head coach Jason Tucker not happy that this one's not done.
Oh yeah, can't let that one slip by. Inbound pass, you got all the time in the world to get set on defense, and you're leaving guys that open in the paint.
And this timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. So, Caden, in this one, what do you think that the Saxons are going to have to do? I mean, so far, it may be 6-6, but East Aurora, they've played a really good game. And you just can't afford to have just jump on that turnover like that in a wide-open layup.
Yeah, this does not feel like a tied game so far. The only reason it is just because of the free throws, and that's just because of the very physical, overtly physical game that East Aurora is playing.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot rely on just getting that many free throws throughout the game. They're going to have to start executing, particularly on the layups, like the coach was talking about. The guys are good enough at making their own shots, getting the opportunities in the paint, but they just can't execute.
Definitely. Nifty move there from Corden. Now Black with it. Ray Black working on Evans. Gotta watch that foot. They were going to call it travel. I was going to say, I don't know if that pivot foot was set.
Yeah, not at all.
So 4:11 left. Inbound coming here for Evans. And, all right, they got to make sure they know the exact spot to do the inbounds. Clearly strict about that one early.
Very much.
Now Robinson working around. Evans, deep three, and it's absolute butter. And just like that, the Tomcats are up by 3.
I was just going to say that one felt a little bit unnecessarily deep to me, but if you can make them, why bother getting closer?
He's probably their best three-point shooter. Took a lot of them against Plainfield North. And, I mean, when you can let it fly like that, why would you not? Cross also had 17. That one blocked by Moore on Anderson.
Absolutely rejected. You got to look out from behind on that one.
Tough start for Cam Anderson. Malone barely sneaks it past Black. They're going to have a wide-open man do his zone defense. If they can find it, there's Cross. That's exactly what I said. And rebound by Anderson. Now Patterson pushing up the floor. Slows it down. Thought about it. Driving inside. Multiple defenders off the mark. 2 free throws coming. Now, this is where head coach Jason Tucker wants you to hit these free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've done a fine job of executing on that so far.
2 of 2 to start. 3:20 left.
Yeah, like we were saying, free throws, it's an underrated aspect of the game. When you have those opportunities, it's absolutely detrimental to your offense if you can't make it work.
Oh, 100%. 20 on the clock. Aiden Patterson's second free throw coming to start a perfect 4-4 at the night. Yes.
There we go.
They definitely wanted that. Robinson getting it out. Looking around. Chandler down low. Cross. Absolutely rejected. Now Evans in the corner. Tries to foul bait, and instead it's just going to be last touched by Horton.
Yeah, slapped it out, bullying him out of it a little bit there. But we're seeing a lot of risky passes from both teams, I feel like. They're really just letting them fly all up and down the court.
Oh, definitely. Now you've got Chandler with it. Robinson thought about it, driving, kicks it right into a white jersey. Good pass. He's got Anderson following, and oh my goodness, it's going to be a foul on Robinson. Caston cross. I think he cleared him.
That's what it looked like to me. He had his hand all the way above the rim. He was not going to let anything slip by there.
I would love to see a replay on that and where the foul was on Robinson. So you see here, oh, it's on Chandler. Yeah. Oh,
unbelievable.
He literally cleared Tony Horton.
He took off.
Wow. All right, free throws. And that's a perfect 5 of 5 start at the charity stripe. Mason Harrell checking in for the Saxons. Number 4.
Keep the streak going here.
Love to see it if they can. It's a 6 of 6 start at the line.
Coach Tucker's getting at least half his wish so far.
Oh, for sure. Looking around, Evans gets it. Chandler thought about it, doesn't take it. Now Robinson. Chandler fakes again, gets it down low. It's going to go off the leg of Cross.
Yeah, even if he would have caught it, would have been hounded. Maybe not much of an opportunity to make something happen, but still, you got to catch those passes when they're given to you.
Oh, for sure. 1-point lead for the Saxons. Leaves a man in the dust. Kicks, corner, somehow stays up. No call. Open man, 3 immediately. Rudder, and an easy money sniper.
Can't leave him that open.
Aaron Sjogren down low, though. Great job to catch him sleeping. Now
Saxons might have gotten a little too carried away in their celebration.
Oh, definitely. Tucker not liking that. Now Horton driving inside, multiple defenders, and sneaks on by. He's one of the better finishers I've seen in quite some time.
Now we're starting to see him heat up in the paint.
Robinson gets it down low. Jason Moore, open man. Evans thought about it. Now Robinson, great recovery. Cross, he's thinking about it too. Anderson, I would not shoot over it. Robinson poked away, still has it. Long possession, no shot clock, which is what this tournament was supposed to have, but due to technical difficulties. And I think, it's a timeout called by East Aurora.
I got to say, I'm loving this Tomcat ball movement we're seeing so far. Time and time again, we're seeing these guys with mediocre shots passing them up for the sake of an open teammate. You love to see it.
Oh yeah, and this timeout is brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. So we've got 40 seconds left here before we come back from the break. But I mean, this East Aurora team, they started off like very... It's definitely interesting for sure how they started off the season. I mean, last year they were not good whatsoever, but all of a sudden, I don't think they could ask for a better start to start this season.
No, absolutely. Playing two, at the very least, very competent teams. One likely very, very good one, especially in St. Charles.
Oh, yeah.
And they came out ahead both times, and they're so far putting up, at the very least, a fight. It's very, very early, but they're staying competitive with Schaumburg, who is projected to be the much better, more dominant team into the season. They're off to a really great start in this tournament. Yeah,
and I think anyone who saw the box score at the end of St. Charles East versus East Aurora, they're like, am I reading that right? And, oh my goodness! Tyrone
Unbelievable.
Evans! Another one from beyond the arc.
It's the second one we've seen taking an unnecessarily deep shot, but if he can make it work, he can make it work.
I mean, it may just be looking deep because of how high arcing that shot is. Patterson working on Chandler. Great defender he is. Horton drives inside. That's that beautiful finish ability that Tony Horton has. Chef's kiss right there. Now, Porta gets down low, cross, Evans thought about it. We know he's not afraid to shoot it whatsoever. Cross isn't either. This one off the mark. Rebound by Harold. Here comes Corden. What a job he's done. Sjogren thought about it. He had a big three earlier. Driving, kicking. Patterson, three. No. Not one of their better three-point shooters. Now Horton. Tony Horton kicks back to Patterson. They've got 35 seconds left in the quarter. What a game we got brewing. Patterson kicking.
Any open shot.
Yeah, but there's Horton. He'll let it fly. No. A lot of jerseys. Rebound goes to the East Aurora Tomcats. Now, Cross driving inside. They take the charge, but I don't think his feet were set. It's going to be a blocking foul and a free throw coming.
Good intentions, but you got to make sure you're absolutely set if you're going to take that kind of contact.
I'm very surprised I saw Cross go up because he set that charge about 5 seconds before the play. We could see a replay on that. That'd be awesome. 17-16 the score. A free throw here from Cross ties it up at 17 apiece. And he does not make it. Offensive rebound. Horta, he had black all over him.
Oh yeah, that was a great effort, but wasn't quite able to haul it in.
Oh yeah. 8 seconds. Patterson driving, looking, mid-range at the horn. No. Offensive rebound. They're going to have to chuck it. No point. But what a quarter we had. 17-16 your score going into the break. I mean, you take a look at the stat sheet. Who really stands out to you so far in this one, Caden?
Let's see. I would say who probably mostly stands out to me is probably going to be Ryan Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
He might not be as statistically significant quite as much as we thought he was going to be, not making as much noise as you might have expected from a scoring standpoint, but his effort is absolutely unmatched, especially on defense. I mean, he is constantly hounding everyone he can on defense, making all kinds of jumps, all kinds of leaps to get as many turnovers as possible.
Oh, that should be a... His feet were very set, but it also went to the shoulder. So I think maybe Cross knew that, and because it wasn't, maybe since it wasn't chest-to-chest contact, they call the foul on Gordon.
I think that was be the reasoning behind it.
That definitely makes sense for sure. Got 30 seconds here before we return. And before we do return, this whole first quarter, and one of the many season sponsors, is brought to you by Wise Guys Pizzeria. For the best pizza in town, it's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out their new and improved online ordering system at I'mAWiseGuy.com. See their catering menu online for parties or any occasion. It's all there at I'mAWiseGuy.com.
Tell you, I'm really hoping to see just a little bit more, as kind of what we saw towards the end of that quarter, a little bit more execution in the paint from Schaumburg. These guys have absolutely no issue creating their own shots, making their own paths to the rim, getting past defenders, but when the time comes to actually just put the ball in the basket, they keep having trouble with it. Saw them heat up a little bit more towards the end of that quarter, and I think if they can really start nailing that, start getting these layups down, especially if they can keep up this free throw game, I think they're going to be an unstoppable offense for the rest of this ball game.
Oh, definitely. Now Jancic with it. Nearly got it poked away by Horta. Gotta watch those feet. Now Jancic kicks, Black, good ball movement. Scared to shoot the ball. They've got Sjogren wide open. They still can't get it to him. Patterson saw it. Horta nearly baited him into it. And that one finally turned over. Great defense by East Aurora. Nothing going that whole possession. Chandler, Tang. Now Malone thought about it. Tang, one of their better players, the freshman, he had a great game. Now up the floor, stops, pops. Many thought there should have been a travel, but no. It's a nice, easy lay for Caden Williams.
A little stutter there, a little bit of an awkward motion, but if it goes, it goes.
Yeah, I thought I saw the foot slip. That's why I was saying maybe a travel. Now Tang with it. Christopher Tang, he's almost the replacement when Robinson's out of the game. That's what I've seen so far, and it's stolen by Caden Williams. Great job there. We've seen every time they do this, so East Aurora matches with the three, usually from Tyrone Evans from way, way deep.
Way deep. Yeah, that's the thing is I think you can't rely on those overly deep threes time and time again.
Definitely
you might have to work on a little bit more reasonable shots, but so far it's been working fine for him.
That one going to be a foul on Bryson Chandler. So Robinson and Cross check back into the game. Tang and Horta out. And then you've got Patterson and Jancic out. In come Cam Anderson and Corden.
East Aurora is really going to have to start working on this foul trouble.
Oh, definitely.
offense is a little bit too good to just keep giving them free possessions like
Oh,
this.
for sure. Cam Anderson, this three, no. He is scoreless in this game. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Nice job there. 5-point lead for the Saxons. Robinson driving, kicking, cross. No. And now Horton in transition. Cam Anderson. Great job there. Malone knew exactly what he was going to do. Read it like a book. Robinson. Left hand. No. Moore puts it up. Foul called. Ooh. You hear that one?
Yeah.
He hit the floor hard.
Really taking one for the team there.
2 free throws coming for Jason Moore.
Physicality just keeps getting heavier and heavier here.
Oh, definitely.
Both ends.
6:10 left. Big free throw here for Moore. And off the mark. Needed that one for sure.
Yeah.
I think those are their first free throws of the game, though.
Second, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay,
but they
trip,
definitely have not. Schaumburg has definitely not been putting up the fouls that East Aurora has.
Look at that. Now, see, that's what I've always been taught, is if you're going to foul, get your money's worth.
Oh, absolutely.
No, they definitely did on that one. That one's good from Moore.
Might as
Now
well
a
bully him if
4-point
you're going
game.
to get the call anyway.
Oh, yeah, they fully just shoved the guy. 21-17, Saxons lead, 6:05 to play. Patterson working on Robinson. Down low, Anderson, that's just too easy. Mouse in the house.
I mean, I get it's difficult when the guy's got a couple inches on you, but you got to try to get some air to put and try to contest that shot.
Definitely. Malone, pass down low, looking around, trying to get into something. Moore saved it, and oh, Horton wanted it. I mean, I don't think anyone gives more effort than Tony Horton. This kid is impressive.
Great effort, just couldn't quite get a handle on it, but got to respect the hustle.
Oh, yeah. And he is a monster, too. He is absolutely built.
Yeah, absolutely. More than from a pure physical standpoint, you'd think he could really going to be one of the more dominant guys on this team.
Is that going to be 5 seconds? I believe it will. That was really close.
Yeah, that was tight.
Inbound coming here. Here comes Patterson. 5:33 to play. 6-point lead for the Saxons. Got him to jump. Down low they go to Anderson. Poked away by Evans, and he just slings that thing. They're going to say he was out of bounds, though. A little surprised by that.
Yeah, another stop, though. I mean, has not been a comfortable possession this entire game.
Oh, by either team, definitely not.
Steals, blocks, just blocking passes. It's constant aggression on defense. You love to see it.
Yep. Horton with it. 5:30 left. Looking around, they set up a play for Sjogren. Doesn't get anything off of it. Now Patterson. He's scoreless in this one. Thought about it. Pardon me, Patterson actually has 6. He drives inside, looking around. Sjogren, you know he's not afraid to shoot it. I mean, that is just one of the prettiest jumpers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It just goes right in, no hesitation, and now it is a 9-point lead for Schaumburg. Cross with it, driving inside, multiple defenders, and one opportunity.
Excellent finish.
That is huge.
Finishing through the contact is just so unbelievably important. Not even in high school, just in all levels of the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And one opportunities are some of the most important parts of an offense that you can have.
Aston Cross is one of the sleeper guys of the tournament. This kid has been absolutely incredible.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
5 points if he makes this one. Big free throw here. And he drills it. So 4:48 to play. Schaumburg up by 6. They've been comfortably in the lead for a little bit now, but East Aurora still lurking in the shadows. Going down low, Cam Anderson draws defenders, can't leave Sjogren open. And they're going to call a foul. I believe an offensive foul on Anderson.
Got to say, that is dangerous on defense there. I mean, it didn't work out for him this time, but yeah, leaving Sjogren open like that. I mean, he has the best jumper on Schaumburg, at least that he's displayed in this game.
He's got the best jumper in this game. I mean,
I think so.
I mean, Evans, he lets it fly from La La Land, but like
once in a while. But
yeah,
that consistency that we've seen from Sjogren is not something you can test with.
Exactly. You've got Evans fakes it, cross wide open mid-range. Those are the hardest ones when you're that open. Now Patterson, he's got Robinson lurking. Both teams staying out of foul trouble for the most part. Saxon's starting to get up there, though. Sjogren, they almost had him open again. This time, it's Jancic. Nice move, mid-range shot, well off the mark.
Not close.
Now Evans, deep three again, Tyrone Evans. That looked like it was gonna fall. Malone, that one left way short. And Patterson with it now. They finally get it out. Horton with it. Horton going right at Malone, and that's just too easy. Tony Horton, this kid is incredible.
I feel like we might be seeing some panic here for some of these East Aurora guys. I mean, the open, supposedly easy shots that they've had have been some of the hardest looks so far.
Oh yeah,
they can't make them fall.
Exactly. It's the hardest shot when it's when you're too open.
Yeah, mind starts playing tricks on you.
Exactly. So we got 55 seconds left here before we come back from the timeout. It's been a great game so far, and you see here, I mean, it's been a physical game for sure.
Very physical. Both teams are staying a little bit cleaner than they were in the first quarter.
But what I'm loving is the fact that it's playing physical, but they're not calling anything. Like they're calling only the clear fouls that everyone saw.
Right, they're definitely letting them play, which I think suits suits the sort of energetic, aggressive play styles of both of these teams.
Exactly, because like they're both going to play, and you can't just have you can't have a game where there's about 30 fouls. That's just not fun to watch. And it's also just like there's no point in doing that. And this timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. For Genesis of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com.
I tell you what I'd like to see from this Schaumburg offense. I'd like to see a little bit more reliance on Sjogren. From what he's shown so far, every moderately open shot that he has had, he's been sinking. But they're not. They haven't been focusing on the three-point game as much as I think that they could.
Definitely. I mean, you look at Sjogren though. A lot of his work has been off the ball and getting off the ball shooting. So I think you still let this offense run through Horton and then see what your other guys can do. Falls into a trap there. Black keeps it alive, and now Horton's got it. Game starting to get away from the Tomcats. You can't let that happen. Now Horton with it, driving inside, couple fakes. This one goes up, no call.
All ball.
A lot of contact. Cross, nice move, easy lay, casting cross, beautiful job there.
Yeah, way to just execute quick after the rebound, not let the defense get set.
Patterson just blows by, goes right at him, too strong. Now Malone. Looking around, they've got Evans. Evans letting it fly as always, off the mark, falls into the hands of Cross, and he nearly got another and one opportunity. Now, Saxon's one foul away from the bonus.
Yeah, magic might be wearing off a little bit for Evans. Keeps taking those questionable shots, and they're not falling the way they were in the first quarter.
That one looks like it was pretty open,
that was more reasonable than some of
definitely
his.
more reasonable. But it's not like I mean, that one was like the only one where he really missed bad, but the other ones just hit the rim and
they've been close
got
enough.
it close, exactly. And when you have a player with that much confidence, you don't want to take away that confidence.
No, not when he can make it work most of the time.
Exactly. Missed free throw there. Cross, he's missed a lot of them at the line this tournament. You see there, that one is just short, but then nice and easy. And a clear foul there on Ray Black. They are getting their money's worth if they foul, though. That's exactly what I was always taught.
Might as well be a bully.
2:52. Second free throw coming for Cross. Saxon's lead 28-22. That one is good. 2:52 to play. Looking around. Patterson with it. Now Jancic. Screen coming, doesn't use it. Now Horton driving inside. Always dangerous, but that was almost too open. It's been the story for both these teams, and they're so open, they can't hit. Oh, Cross, a nasty jab, wide open.
Wide.
See, it's too easy when you're open.
It's too easy. Their contested shooting has been undeniable, but they can't make it when they have an easy look. Both sides.
Neither team. Horton driving inside. If you would have made that,
would have been two out of line.
Oh yeah, that would have been insane. 2 free throws coming here for Horton. They are yet to miss at the line in this game, I believe.
Right, so yeah, it's one of the major things the coach was talking about, like we said, is those free throw execution. It's been a huge issue, and that's a huge sum of their points so far has come from the free throws. But yeah, those layups are still a major issue for this team, open or otherwise. They've been getting better, but they've had a hard time executing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And East Aurora, they're hanging around in this game, and they're lurking, and they've had a lot of good possessions. Their offense has been running through cast and cross, and we'll see if that continues. But there's the first miss of the night. Will it start a domino effect? Coach Tucker is saying, please God, no. That one good. Surprised we didn't see a foul. There was a lot of contact. But it's just a strong finish there from Ryan Robinson.
Yeah, like we said, finishing through contact's been a major
game.
aspect both these teams.
And you can't leave him
wide
open.
open.
Sjogren, no one can hit when they're wide open. Jancic, missed layup. And no foul. Last touch. Oh, that one was close. See if we can.
I got to be. That is a very questionable no call there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they're letting them play. They are letting them play.
That is without a doubt, partner.
1:49 to go. Inbound coming here. Sjogren gets it out. Jancic. Now Black. He was open. I'd let that fly. Sjogren, we know he's not afraid to let it fly. Now he's open. Still doesn't take the shot. Patterson, he'll shoot, and he'll miss. Again, he got a tough game from the line, and that's going to be a foul going against Corden. That will put the Saxons in the bonus, so East Aurora free throws coming.
I got to say, like I said earlier, even if the execution's not always there, I'm absolutely loving this ball movement that we're seeing from Schaumburg. Every single guy in the team seems to have the mentality of passing up an okay shot for a great shot that another teammate might have, and I think that's the heart of just about every successful offense.
I don't know about you. I've watched every second of this game. I would not think this is a 4-point game right now, but it is. It's very surprising to me.
Right. You're seeing what feels like a little bit more of a dominating performance, but really isn't.
East Aurora, they're just hanging around.
Yeah, they keep finding a way, even if they might not be quite as flashy.
Oh, definitely not. But, I mean, they've also, for the first time all tournament, Cam Anderson has been kept at bay.
Yeah, that is wildly impressive, especially like we said on the starting lineup at least. East Aurora doesn't really have anyone who can really compete with them height-wise.
Blocked by Lack. That's tough there. They got the offensive board, and Jason Moore just tried to put it right back up. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying, despite the fact that at least from a starter perspective, East Aurora doesn't have anyone who can really compete with Cam height-wise. All around, they are just a much shorter team, but they are still finding a way to keep them at bay, which especially in the high school level, being able to contain someone who has that much size and physicality on you is wildly impressive. It's the best thing you can hope for from the defense.
100%. I will say, I'm very surprised right now that we are just not seeing any kind of, like wanting to shoot the three ball from Schaumburg. No one wants to let it fly.
No, that is absolutely not what they're looking for here. They keep trying to go for this this mid-range or more paint-oriented offense, and
it's
some mixed
working
results.
Out. Yeah, it's somewhat working out.
Very mixed results.
Definitely. 2 free throws coming here for three actually, pardon me, for Patterson. No, two. 2 free throws coming here for Patterson. First one good. His free throw shot was absolute butter. Only 1 miss from the line so far in this game. Bryson Chandler back into the game. One of their stronger players. He's a guy who's been a reason why Cam Anderson's been kept at bay. That one off the mark, though. Second time they've missed at the line. Something to watch out for. Porta.
Yeah, great aggression from crossing the paint there.
Robinson, multiple defenders, somehow gets it away, and that is just
lovely.
Pretty. Beautiful job there. Under the 1-minute mark. Patterson driving. Looking, now Black, and back to Patterson. Caden Patterson, he had a hand all over him. I'm surprised we didn't see a call there.
Yeah, that was very questionable, but
I don't know 100% for sure. I don't have the perfect angle. It looked like he did. Chandler all over him. Good defense, nearly poked away. 30 seconds. They're going to take full advantage of there being no shot clock. Patterson kicks. Finally, someone wants to shoot the 3 ball. Rebound, cross. And it's going to be a foul against the Saxons, I believe.
I believe so. Man, this Tomcat defense isn't letting up.
And they're going back to the line. So Jason Moore to shoot them this time. Look at that pass. Robinson, he's falling down and somehow just gets it away to cross.
Yeah, insanely impressive just to be able to keep an eye on the entire court and all your teammates like that.
Great effort for Robinson. First one for Moore is good. Jason Moore, the junior. So Schaumburg, they've got 5. I think they have about 6 or 7 fouls in the half.
I believe so.
Or pardon me, in the quarter. But obviously they just maxed it out at 5. That one's good. 2 big free throws, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game.
Unbelievable.
20 seconds left. Patterson looking, driving, multiple black jerseys. How about the hands from Urem Horta? Look at this defense.
This is incredible.
This is impeccable.
Not giving them an inch of space.
No, that lane, no. They've got 4 seconds. Cross, he might have an easy lay. Oh, he's gonna slam it. Oh my.
No.
What are they?
Travel. That was absolutely a travel. You can't deny
Oh,
it.
he wanted it. And
Got a little too
that's
carried
just
away in the moment.
Tough mistake. When you see that much open space, cast and cross, all he was thinking was.
Hey, I get it. I absolutely get it.
Oh yeah.
But would have put him in the lead. It would
Yeah.
have just been an absolute perfect way to sum this to halftime. But you got to
But
make
that
sure
will-
you're looking at your steps.
That will do it for the half. They've got 1.2 on the clock. Pretty much nothing going to go happen here unless you have a perfect pass and an immediate shot. Almost no way you're going to get anything off here. Yep, they're just going to hold the ball. All right, so that'll do it for the half. The Saxons of Schaumburg, 30. East Aurora, 29. Who pops out to you off this stat sheet right now, Caden?
I mean, the obvious one we've been talking about all game is cast and cross. I mean, on both sides of the ball, he's been the main focal point of their offense.
Leads the game in scoring.
He leads the game in scoring. And on defense, you can't understate his defensive ability, too. I mean, he is absolutely, him and Ryan Robinson are both just absolutely hounding aggressive defense. Constant steals, constantly blocking passes. I mean, they are just absolutely not letting up under any circumstances. Hounding the Saxon team while remaining relatively clean. Not too many fouls, and it's very impressive. And I think if they can keep that up, they're gonna remain right in this game.
That would have given them the lead.
That would have given them the lead. I mean, that's just so tough.
That's
That was
so tough.
the perfect way to end the half right there,
Would've
but he
been
just wasn't
huge.
paying quite enough attention.
Yep, let's see if we see the travel here. So he catches it, and then 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely,
Yep, clear
yeah.
travel. That's tough. And the ref just, like, no, no. All right, well, that'll do it for the half. Saxons 30, Tomcats 29. But this whole first half was brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporter of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Thank you so much, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Trustworthy? Someone who has been serving the Elgin community and is a Factory Bryant certified company? Look no further. Custom Heating and Cooling have been serving the Elgin area for over 20 years, and it would be our pleasure to serve you.
One thing that I think makes us special is that we go the extra mile for each and every one of our customers. From the time the phone rings, booking of the appointment, to our technician showing up, to the job being completed, we do whatever it takes to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied.
Custom Heating and Cooling focuses on you and your needs, and we won't rest until you're satisfied. From maintenance to installations, Custom has you covered. Call 847-622-7483 to schedule your service today. Custom Heating and Cooling, trained, reliable, trustworthy.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at the 66th annual St. Charles East Thanksgiving basketball tournament. We're seeing an excellent matchup for you folks today. We have the Schaumburg Saxons, who are 1-1 going into this game, against the East Aurora Tomcats. They were undefeated. Both these teams have put a very competitive performance. It is 30-29. Personally, I don't know what you think. I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing on both sides of the ball from these teams. I think maybe we could see a little bit more effort, particularly from a rebounding perspective, but in general, we're seeing very tight, very aggressive defense. We're seeing very ball movement, very team-oriented offense from both of these teams. And I want to know, what do you think the Tomcats are going to need to do to really pull ahead in the second half? Because as we've seen, even though the score is tight, Schaumburg has been given a little bit more of a convincing performance, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, no, they definitely have. I mean, I'd say for the Tomcats, biggest thing, you don't got to take all the shots you're taking. Wait for an easier shot. They're forcing a lot of shots they just simply don't need to, and it's been hurting them a lot. You see Malone here. Now Horta goes down low, and an early turnover for the Tomcats. Gordon. What a first half he had. He was phenomenal for them.
Yeah, one of the most important parts of their offense, no doubt.
See number 23 there, Cam Anderson, he was completely kept away, and it was just very surprising. That one poked away. Horta's going to try and get there. Malone kept it alive. Down low, too easy. Beautiful job. And just like that, I believe, for the first time tonight, East Aurora's got the lead.
Absolutely. That's great. I mean, they're completely taking advantage of the opportunity you get there, which is an issue you saw with both these offenses. Having opportunities, getting to the rim, but just not being able to execute. So maybe we're seeing a little bit more confidence here from at least the Tomcats.
Definitely. Patterson looking around. Now he's got Jancic. He does give it to him. Jancic driving, hop step, no offensive rebound. Horton, yes.
Way to take advantage of the second chance there.
Another lead change in this one. What a game we've got. Hello, everyone. I'm Nate Grendys here with Caden Slad in the booth, along with the whole Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. Kevin Malone from way downtown.
Not going to be all that close for him either.
Horton inside. Good defense. A lot of contact. No call. Anderson keeps it alive. Now Patterson with it. Gets pushed by Horta. Now Malone, or pardon me, Horton kicks. Jancic, three. No. Rebound. Malone, no! Patterson offensive board, and they're going to call foul on Jason Moore.
This is a great start for, I'd say, both of these teams. I mean, we're seeing a lot more effort in the paint from a rebounding perspective, I would say, from both these teams. No doubt, offensively and defensively. Going to see the first free throws of this quarter. Big part of the Schaumburg offense in the first half was their free throws. As we mentioned, the conversation we had with Jason Tucker, the coach for the Saxons, said that the biggest thing they had to work on were both executing on layups and free throws. Layups they're still having a little bit of trouble with, but free throws, they had a ton of opportunities, and they executed on the vast majority of them in the first half.
Definitely. Malone looking around. Now Horta. Malone, he took a very surprising three, but that's like what I was talking about. You don't need to take those shots. Horta looking around, they get down low to Cross. Cross, another shot you just don't need to take.
Yeah, unnecessary. We're seeing a lot of hounding, just on-ball defense from the Saxons here. A lot of double coverage so far.
But it's only a 2-point game.
Only 2-point game. Like we said, even though the score seemed pretty tight, Schaumburg was given a lot more of a convincing performance. I would say especially on offense in the first half. Yeah, defense, I was always a big fan of East Aurora's aggressive style. But yeah, offensively, Schaumburg looked like just the flat-out better team in the first half. Not really what we're seeing so far.
There's a beautiful pass down low. Not good enough, though. Anderson, another missed layup. It is starting to hurt them. Robinson, Gordon tracking, stops, and nice and easy there for Ryan Robinson. And we're knotted back up at 33 apiece, 5:35 to play. Schaumburg trying to get something going here. Horton. Now Jancic gets it down low. Beautiful back screen. Too easy for Cam Anderson.
I don't care how disappointing of a game he is having. When you have a 6'6" Cam Anderson in the paint, you got to have somebody on him.
That one blocked by Anderson. He's starting to get going.
Hole in his hand. Looks like he got a little jammed up on that last play.
Oh, yeah. Gotta hope he's okay. Now Patterson with it. He had a surprisingly solid first half, 6 points. Down low, they go to Anderson again, gets him to jump. Too easy for Cam Anderson. 4-point lead now for the Saxons. Can they keep it? Now Malone looking around. By the way, East Aurora should have 33.
Yes, that is a good thing
I don't
to
know why they do not have. Okay, so it's okay. Never mind. Yep. All right, I think they fixed it as I said it.
Yes,
Actually,
yeah.
That's actually too funny. So East Aurora 33, Schaumburg 37. Take a look at this replay here. Brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling. Down low, too easy, and
Great
just
fake.
he's flying by, and nice and easy for Cam Anderson.
Jason Moore got a little ahead of himself, a little too excited on that one.
Just a tad. And we'll see who we'll see who really can just get away in this game. I mean, it's been a very good game all around. 4-point lead for Schaumburg, and this timeout is brought to you by
Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of only the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com or give them a call at 847-513-3971. That's going to be 847-513-3971.
Thank you so much, Caden.
I am really liking what I'm seeing, particularly offensively on both sides of the ball here. Like we were mentioning, a lot of layup opportunities, a lot of shot creation in the first half. Both teams were having trouble executing. We have seen just as many turnovers as there were in the first half. Both teams are still hounded on defense. Both teams are very steal happy. However, both teams, I think, have had a lot easier time actually converting these opportunities and making something out of these steals that we've seen so far.
Definitely inbound coming here for Robinson. Tyrone Evans back in the game, Mr. 3-ball. Robinson with it, looking around. They get it to Cross, cast and Cross. Thought about it. Robinson driving, Chandler now. Good defense, oh my. Not good spacing though from the Tomcats.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
There's a miscommunication there.
Not ready for that one in the slightest.
Oh, and head coach Rick Robinson not happy with that whatsoever.
There's no way you can be.
4:15 to play. Gordon gives to Patterson.
We're seeing a pretty open Hurl in the corner. He's not getting much attention.
He's barely touched the basketball in this game.
Wide open, and they're just not even looking at him.
And there's Cam Anderson. He's wide open, and he misses again. The three-point shooting from Schaumburg hurting them a lot. To be a foul called on Harrell.
Definitely. Yeah, three-point shooting was not a big aspect of their offense in the first half. The most successful we saw, I would say, was Aaron Sjogren. He had a couple very nice shots. He has a beautiful shot that he, when left somewhat open, he can make them pretty consistently. But that was just not a big focal point of their offense in the first half, and hasn't been yet either in the second.
Definitely not. 3:50 left. Robinson looking around, and nearly stolen. Cross, he's going to let it fly. They need it. No. Rebound, Patterson. And that one gets away from Jancic, and that's just a costly turnover right there.
Slippery fingers, a lot of slippery fingers in this game. Yeah, we saw a big issue in the first quarter, most of all, of rebounds and passes towards out-of-bounds areas just completely slipping through guys' hands. They got a little bit of a better hold on it in the second quarter, but we're seeing that kind of coming back.
Definitely kept that one alive, and it's going to be going back to the Schaumburg Saxons.
Saxons have mostly been staying out of foul trouble so far.
Yeah, for the most part.
Big problem for him in the first half. We're seeing a little bit of correction.
Yep. And now Anderson pokes it free. Good job by Robinson. They keep it alive. Malone, Chandler, last touched. Oh my. That ball is somehow alive, and it never touched the out-of-bounds mark.
Unbelievable.
Gordon driving, shot, no. Offensive rebound, no. No, oh yes.
Miraculous they're able to keep this one in
And Cam
bounds.
Anderson puts it right back into the bottom of the basket. Timeout called by Schaumburg, I believe.
I believe so.
Kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense to me.
Definitely not.
I'd like to point out, maybe didn't work out the best for him, but I like the effort we saw there, at least from Ryan Robinson.
Oh, for sure.
Able to keep possession of that ball
Yep.
for his team.
And this timeout is brought to you by
Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family photos, graduation pictures, sports teams photos, and more. For all your photographic needs, contact Daryl Barnes Photography. You can find Daryl Barnes online at darylbarnesphotography.com. That one's going to be darylbarnesphotography.com. I think that's an important thing for us to highlight. Ryan Robinson, maybe statistically not the most important part of their offense. However, his effort and his hustle that we've seen on both sides of the ball has been completely unmatched.
Definitely. So 2:49 left, inbound coming here. And you know, Ryan Robinson is not really a guy that ever really stands out at the stat sheet.
No.
But when you look at the end of the game, you're like, oh my goodness, he's done a lot for our team.
Yeah, you got to watch the game to really understand his impact.
Oh, for sure. They got to fix the scoreboard inside here right now. It says Schaumburg only has 37. I think travel is what he said.
I think so too.
I think they're fixing the scoreboard, right as I said it.
Yeah, we're having an issue with the clock. It's been stuck at 15.
We got it right here on the broadcast, but inside the stadium, I think so it's right on that. You see that? That one up there on the top left of your screen is right, but the one that everyone looks at, the main one, is currently off.
It's been 59 seconds left in the quarter for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, technical difficulties has been the story so far this tournament, but I guess just look at that one in the top left, players. Now Robinson with it, 2:39 to play. Tang thought about it, doesn't take it. Now Tyrone Evans back out to Tang. Good defense here, not the best of spacing from East Aurora. They go down low. Chandler puts it up, shot, no, rebound. Schaumburg. I mean, I would say settle for easier shots, but Schaumburg's just not giving him any.
Schaumburg's not giving him any, yeah. Yeah, close paint shots have not been East Aurora's strong suit whatsoever.
Patterson thought about it, open man. Anderson didn't even look at the basket, but he absolutely shakes it, bakes, and Sjogren. Nice job there, leaves him in the dust for the easy lay.
Yeah, most of his offensive impact has been from beyond the three-point line, but he's shown a little bit of versatility there. You love to see it.
Beautiful play drawn up, it almost looks like there. Robinson, Tang, they need it. No, rebound, Sjogren. Now Patterson with it. Got 1:40 left here in the quarter. They got to get something going here to end this run from Schaumburg. They're on a 5, maybe 6-0 run right now.
I believe so.
Harrell
Not a lot
looking.
of open teammates.
They've got Horton down low. Now Anderson, a big three. No, he cannot hit, and that one's going to hit the top of the shot clock, I believe.
Yeah, he might want to, Kim Anderson might want to take a look into easing off that three-point shot for a little bit.
Oh, I definitely agree.
He's had some pretty open looks, and he just has not been able to get anything to fall. Like we said, he's been heating up in the paint. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah, no, it just hasn't been his night so far, and it's just tough.
Beyond the arc might not be where he wants to be tonight.
He hits those threes, and when we have a 47-33 ball game right now, but instead, Malone, big-time mid-range, another miss. Rebound Tang. Evans, you know he'll let it fly. No, rebound Horton. 1:02 to play. Here comes Patterson.
Shooting trouble on both teams.
The board completely off inside of the stadium.
Yeah, hope that doesn't cause too much confusion for the players.
Sjogren looking, firing. How about Eric Sjogren? He's had a great game.
Yeah, he's been one of the bigger players in the third quarter so far for Schaumburg.
Oh, for sure.
Expanding his offensive game, not just in the three-point line, but able to make an impact in the paint as well.
35 seconds left here in the quarter. Looking around, now Tang. Malone, Tang, need a three, Tang, no,
Tang's
rebound.
Trouble
how about that board? I think it's gonna be a clear over the back. No, they're gonna call it jump ball. Malone not happy with it, Horton pumped up.
Yeah, I'm not
in love with that call.
Yeah, not in love with that call whatsoever.
25 seconds left, Schaumburg, a three here, gives them a double-digit lead going into the fourth. Both boards are off. The only thing that's working is the top right one. A lot of technical difficulties going on here inside the gymnasium at St. Charles East High School. Patterson thinking about it. Still 7 seconds, driving inside. Oh my goodness!
Absolutely rejected.
But
There's
it's going to be a
way.
foul on Jason Moore. That's a tough break there.
Yeah, for teams with not overwhelming amount of height, this has been a surprisingly block-heavy game.
Oh yeah, and cast and cross. How about the vertical on that young man?
Unbelievable.
He
He can
gets way up.
soar.
6'3", he is the junior. Senior Patterson misses.
A rarity so far.
Those scary blues that happened against St. Charles East starting to peek their way back into this game. Missed layups, missed free throws. Need this one to fall if you're Schaumburg, and it does. They've got 3 seconds. What can they get? I'm surprised this didn't go to Tyron Evans. Malone's going to let it fly at the half. Ooh, hit the glass, but off the mark. Got a good look, though. Got a decent look.
It could have been worse.
Oh, 100%.
Very interesting third quarter we saw there.
Schaumburg, I think they absolutely dominated that quarter.
Schaumburg did dominate it, but we saw a very promising, very energetic start from East Aurora, and then they just completely let it slip in the later half of that quarter.
Oh, definitely. 44-33 your score as we near the start of the fourth quarter. What an incredible game we've got going here. I mean, in this game, the stats are off, so we don't exactly know the exact amount of points, but I think Aaron Sjogren, he's been incredible for the Saxons.
Oh yeah, I would say he's been my favorite part of the Saxon offense, without a doubt.
He's been great. Anderson, many believed he would probably not be the main guy, and you see here, hello everyone, I'm here with Caden. We got 15 seconds left here before we start the fourth quarter. Caden, what do you think that Schaumburg's gonna have to do to keep their foot on the gas and keep on dominating in this game?
I would say what Schaumburg's going to have to do largely is they're going to have to kind of start ignoring that three-point game. We saw a little bit of a tilt towards it, more three-point attempts in the quarter than we saw earlier on in the game, and they're just not working is the simple fact of it. Cam Anderson, a couple of attempts, none of them are just working out for him, even when he has relatively open looks. I think we're just going to need to see a return to that paint-oriented offense.
Yep. And don't forget that this fourth quarter action is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned? Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Tang, looking around. They go down low to Horta. Kicks, corner, Evans, surprised he didn't shoot it. They go down low. Cross, trying to get something going. And it's going to get away. Patterson with the steal. 7:41 to play, 44-33 your score. Gotta get something going here. Foul called on Horta.
Yeah, getting a little excited, a little handsy there.
This game's starting to get away from East Aurora, who are yet to lose in the tournament.
Yes, it would be an absolutely huge win for Schaumburg. I mean, like we said, they played the same teams. They've had the same schedule in the tournament so far.
That one, though, Malone, too easy. And that's just a beautiful lay. All right, so you can't have mistakes like that if you're Schaumburg, but now it's a 9-point game, and I don't know about you, but I'm rooting for a comeback.
Yo, absolutely. I mean, I've loved a lot of what we've seen from this team. Love the team-oriented ball, love the passing.
Horton, oh! Ooh. I don't know if maybe he got hit in the head or something. That was a weird foul.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact there. It's hard to exactly get a look at it.
7:19 left. Big time free throw here. Tony Horton, great game he's having. 35-44 your score. That one off the mark.
Starting to slip in their free throw game a little bit. That was one of the most important parts of the team in the first half. They got a lot of opportunities at the line, and they made just about all of them work. But starting to slip.
Yeah, that'll prove you costly. Second one, Horton, no. Another miss at the line. Do they get the rebound? It's gonna be a jump ball, right? No, I think, Horton got the timeout. Veteran play from Tony Horton. The senior, that is.
Yeah, good eye there.
Great job there.
So we're looking at this East Aurora team. They started out a little bit promising in the third quarter. What kind of adjustment do you think they're going to need to make to get back to that level of energy and to try to cut back into this lead that the Saxons have found for themselves?
I think to get back into this lead and just try to somehow find a way to come back in, you just got to somehow find a way to get a shot, because Schaumburg's just not allowing anything easy whatsoever.
No, easy looks are no longer an option in this game.
Yep, and this timeout is brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Brian, whatever it takes. So, Caden, this is the first game. What was the last game you called before this?
Last game I called before this? man, it was a while ago. Must have been, I'd say back in January probably.
Back in January? Nice, nice. So how do you feel being back at the booth?
Oh, I absolutely love to be back. Been a long off season, that's for sure.
You're not a big football guy?
Nah, not quite as much.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, basketball is definitely my favorite to call as well. I love the nonstop action. It's just, and I love doing these two games. This is a great game, 9-point lead. It was a 1-point lead at half, and they've got the ball here, 7:15 to play. Ray Black looking, Sjogren thought about it, kicks back out to Black. Driving inside, kicks, Anderson. Doesn't even think about shooting the 3 ball. Good defense being played here by East Aurora. Now Horton. What a great player Tony Horton is.
Yeah, he's been an absolutely phenomenal game.
Oh yeah, Patterson. Screen coming, doesn't use it. Looking around. They try to get it down low to Anderson, they deny it. Great defense by East Aurora. What a possession this is. But because of no shot clock, it doesn't matter. Horton driving, kicks, Patterson, 3! No, yet to hit from beyond the arc he is. Horton just chucks it up, and finally they've got the ball.
Gotta love the effort there from a rebounding perspective, even if they couldn't really make it work.
Good pass, cross with it, kicks to Malone. Tang, he's got 2 3-point attempts in this game, yet to see one fall. He's got 0 points on the stat sheet. The scoreboard is back up and running. Evans, deep 3! No! That's how you get sent to the bench. That's an interesting call.
I tell you what, he's still riding off the confidence of those first couple shots he had in the first half. He had some unbelievable, seemingly unnecessarily deep but successful 3-point shots, and he has not been able to get much to work since.
Exactly. That early confidence that kills, and then Anderson, foul called, and one opportunity.
That's what we need to see from Anderson. Anderson, I don't know if it was maybe a little bit overconfident, maybe it was a play calling decision, but he's been taking his game a little bit more beyond the arc, and it just hasn't been working for him. His success from an offensive perspective is under the rim.
Malone,
there's no simpler way to say it.
Yep, Malone all over his back. You see Horta comes out of the game, as well as Tang and Malone. Robinson, Chandler, and Moore check back in for the Tomcats. A little bit of a rest for Robinson and Malone. Big free throw here. Another miss. Only reason they're somewhat in this game is due to free throws. This should be a blowout. Chandler gets it, wow. Somehow that found the hands of Ryan Robinson. And Cross thought he should get a foul call, but this time Jason Moore gets it, and it's another and one opportunity.
Absolutely great play there. Like we've said, easy shot opportunities are not a thing when you're playing the Schaumburg defense.
Oh, definitely not.
So that's what I'm saying. You take those shots, contested, able to draw a little bit of contact.
Just a great job there by Jason Moore. He's had a pretty solid game. He's up to 10 points if he makes this. He's at 3 fouls, though. Got to watch that. And he cannot. But offensive rebound. Chandler going to be a clear foul. What? I thought Patterson shoved him to the ground.
That's what it looked like from up here, that's for sure.
Oh, no. That's just... that's a tough break.
That's a question.
That's a tough break for... oh, look at that ball tracking skill down low, too easy, and a loud smack in the glass. Moore doesn't work for him though. 11-point lead for Schaumburg. Robinson thought about it, gives Evans, that is. Chandler fakes. They try to get down low to Cross, hits the floor, and they should not be calling it. Now they're going to call a jump. Now they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be going the Schaumburg way. This has been a tough called game here for East Aurora.
Yes, Schaumburg has been getting a little bit of the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, just a little bit. Got 5:10 to play, 11-point lead for the Saxons. Looking around, and they're going to call another foul? Or is that a 5-second?
I believe 5-second.
No, it's going to be another foul. That's the 4th of the quarter on the Tomcats. That one went against Caston Cross, who's got 3 now. A lot of players in foul trouble.
A rough call. He is, he was absolutely phenomenal offensively in the first half. He has not been able to get quite as much production so far.
And now Tony Horton, a breakaway layup. Yup, that's just too easy.
Just too easy.
Now they got 5 minutes left. They got to get something going here. 13-point lead. Robinson, Chandler nearly lost it. Luckily held on. Robinson with it. We know he's not going to shoot the 3 ball. Caston Cross inside. That's just too easy for Caston Cross. 11-point lead again.
Great pass there from Ryan Robinson. That's his Probably his best skill we've seen on display so far this game is his ability to look up and down the court, find open teammates wherever they might be. On great display there.
You can't make it that easy on the defensive side of the ball. Now Patterson working on Chandler, kept it alive. Looking around, Horton. Sjogren down low, poked away, and Evans gets it away to Chandler. Now it's the floor.
Evans barely able to stay in bounds there.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna call it travel there on Caston Cross. That's a tough break there because they finally feel like they're gonna get something going, and then it just becomes demoralizing at some point.
That's been a little bit of an issue for Cross here. We've seen a couple travels now. It seems like when he gets momentum, gets in an exciting state, it's a little bit hard for him to keep track of his
Definitely, and look at Cam Anderson using the size. A beautiful lay there. 4:03 left. Evans under the 4-minute mark. Poked away, Horton, volleyball. They've got it. Schaumburg, 13-point lead, 3:49 left, and Patterson, the senior, playing smart, just gonna kill this clock. No shot clock. Working on Cross, driving inside. Beautiful Euro, sets up the lay for Horton, no good. Offensive rebound, Anderson. Black, he kicks. And Patterson doesn't even think about it. Sjogren's wide open. Instead, Horton's gonna let it fly. Rebound, Evans. Now they pick it up in transition. Down low, Moore thought about it, and foul called on Ray Black, I believe.
I mean, I got to say, due to a couple of very nice defensive stops, the Tomcats there, that kind of extended that possession. However, I don't really like how quickly Schaumburg was playing that. Like you said, no shot clock.
Yeah, you can there's no need to take a shot.
Yeah, they have the heavy advantage. I don't know why you don't just let that one play out, keep your guys beyond the three-point line, and just pass the ball around.
Could also just be a case of Tony Horton feeling it. He's got a 17-point performance in tonight's game. They go down low, poked away, and there he is again. Driving, layup, pumped off, and a hard foul there. Patterson, no easy buckets for him.
As you say, I think he might have gotten his money's worth on that foul that time.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to see, like we said, huge part of their scoring in the first half of those free throws, and those have completely kind of gone away from them. Missing free throws has been a common occurrence in the second half, although, thankfully, hasn't mattered quite as much due to what they've been able to do in other aspects of their offense.
Oh yeah, definitely. 3:06 left here in this game. 52-39 Schaumburg lead. Big free throws coming here, and at the line is number 10. That is Donovan Manning.
Haven't seen too much from him yet here.
Took 1 3-point attempt. That's pretty much all we've seen. First free throw is good. Great free throw there. I mean, they haven't been bad at the line. They've missed a couple.
No, not bad.
Yeah, not anywhere close to how they were against St. Charles East.
Yeah, they're much better, improved overall, but still, you got to think those first 2 quarters, they were automatic, and that is not with them anymore.
Oh, no, definitely not. But 2 made free throws there from Donovan Manning. He just screams free throw shooter. Evans, now Chandler trying to get it down low to Moore. They can't cross. This is just not good spacing, but Chandler takes a mid-range shot. No good. Rebound Black.
You got to work on that rebound just a little bit if you're East Aurora. They're not putting in too much effort to following their shots here.
Oh, definitely not. Now Horton kicks. Manning thought about it. Good, smart basketball being played here by the junior.
Let the clock tick down.
Oh, yeah. Horton, Manning, looking around. They've got 2:20 to play. Anderson gonna get a foul called, and oof. If that wasn't a foul, we were gonna see another dunk, but
yeah,
no need to waste a dunk there. That would probably would have caused a technical foul, honestly.
Most likely.
So free throws coming here for Cam Anderson. He's not the best of free throw shooters, but or shooting it all tonight has been a big weak spot for him. See if he can knock a couple down here for some confidence boosters.
Right, when he sticks in the paint for his offensive capabilities, he's been absolutely fine.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when he tries to extend his game a little bit, it has just not been falling for him tonight.
Exactly. Gotta make this one, or else it's gonna be an offer for the night from the line. And it's another miss. I mean, it's a 15-point game, 2:20 left. Probably over, almost all but over. Not over till the fat lady sings. You got Cross, mid-range shot off the mark, rebound Moore, and somehow it's kept alive by East Aurora. Tang tried to get it down low to Moore instead. Oh, he gets it back, but they're going to call a foul on Jason Moore, I believe.
A lot of bouncing around. They're playing a little bit of volleyball out
Oh,
there.
yeah. You love to see that. Great effort by both these teams, though, despite it being a 15-point lead and neither team giving up.
No, you're not losing aggression, especially from the defensive perspective for both these teams. That's always admirable.
No, definitely not. A lot of fouls going against the Tomcats here in this fourth quarter. It's been a rough one for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely a quarter you want to forget. They played about 2 really good quarters in the first half, and then since then it just hasn't been falling. But there's another missed free throw for Schaumburg.
You kind of just got to wonder where it went. I mean, like you said, one of the big aspects that they were looking for was improvement in free throws, and they completely executed. But now that's just not the case.
It's gone away a lot. Second one is also no good. Rebound by Cross. Casted Cross. Looking, gives, Malone, kicks, Evans, fakes, shot, and no good. They're going to call a foul on the ground. Checking into the game, the big guy, Trey Green, 6'1". He is a monster. In for the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Seen a lot of effort from him out there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that guy. Got 1:51 left here in the game. Evans looks around. Malone, going to be another foul on the floor, I think. Or maybe a little confused on that one for sure.
Yeah, that one's not abundantly clear. Either way, it's going to be Schaumburg's ball.
Yeah. We've got 1:50 left. Inbound coming here. And they're trying to figure something out and see what in the world was the call.
Clearly, most of the people on the court aren't too clear about it.
Oh, definitely not. All Schaumburg knows is, hey, we got the ball.
Yeah, why would they care?
No, definitely not. Anderson with it. They go to Black. Good ball movement here. Going to try and drill this clock if I had to guess.
Absolutely.
Good defense being played.
No reason to get fancy with it.
Get it down low to Black. Back out to Sjogren. And now Smart. Get it to Tony Horton. Probably the least turnover likely guy on this entire Schaumburg Saxons roster.
That's how it seems so far, without a doubt.
We'll say this East Aurora team, I mean, they're not a bad team whatsoever. They nearly beat Schaumburg. I mean, you look at this box score, you think this game wasn't close, but I mean, it's a lot closer than this box score says.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
They were only up by 1 going into the halfway break, and it would have been a lead had Caston Cross not just made a simple, easy turnover. But I will say, Caston Cross in this second half has been just pretty much away completely.
Yeah, it's impressive. I think that's a big part of where Schaumburg's defense adjusted. He was the focal point of their offense. He's where a lot of the scoring was coming from. He had a lot of great rebounds. He was making good passes. And he has just been in all those aspects kind of completely contained.
Exactly, and it's very impressive to see, and it's just all around phenomenal coaching from Jason Tucker.
Without a doubt.
First one, Horton. Yes, he doesn't miss free throws. I will say he's very good at making free throws. What a game he's at. He's at to 19 points if he makes this next one. 1 away from a 20-piece. Horton, no. Another missed rebound, another missed free throw. Cross, how many rebounds has he got in this game? Driving, kicking, lay, no good. Foul called on, it's gonna go on Jancic.
Looks like it. I gotta say, like we were talking about earlier, I mean, it's always impressive when you see this just level of effort and energy continue all the way to the end of the game, even when your team's effectively out of it. I think that's just a product of great coaching.
Oh, definitely. 56 seconds left. 2 free throws coming here for Caston Cross. First one, good. This junior, he's got a lot of potential. I'd love to see his game next year. That's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second free throw coming.
Be up to 14 on the night, I believe, if he makes it.
Yep, that would be big for him. I mean, it's another pretty solid game for sure. Under the 1 minute mark we go. Second one, no good. I think he tried to miss that one, actually.
Yeah, most likely.
And stolen away, but it's going to go back to the Schaumburg Saxons. Nearly turned the ball over. Caston Cross not giving up on this game.
Absolutely not, yeah. You've seen just undeniable energy from him without any breaks.
Yeah, you love to see that. Patterson with it, under 50 seconds. A lot of pressure. They're just probably going to try and just kill this clock. That's all they're going to do. Maybe a foul coming. I don't know why you would, though. It's a 15-point game. You're not going to win on the foul game. And Malone looked like he tried to foul there. Did not.
Unsuccessful intentional foul is not
exactly,
a common
but
sight.
that time it's a very clear intentional foul. So he gets it this time. 2 free throws coming. I will say number 24. If you look at the stat sheet right now for the Tomcats, there's 2 guys up there with 0 points.
Yeah.
Obviously, one of them didn't play a lot in this game. Actually, no, 3 guys, because Tang also had 0. I mean, it was just a rough game all around for those kind of guys, and you don't see that very often.
Tang's been in the game fairly consistently. He's got a couple looks, a couple shots, and he's just gotten absolutely nothing shaken.
See Aiden Patterson, I think he had a bloody nose early in this one. He's got his nose plugged. Got 28 seconds left in the game. That one, good. Patterson, big time free throw. Did he make both of those?
I believe he did.
Great job, Patterson. He's got 9 on the night. Tang looking. Evans, you know he's going to shoot it. He does. Evans, 3.
Oh,
yes!
lovely shot.
Beautiful 3 there. Tyrone Evans. He's going to get 9 points in the stat sheet. I'm pretty sure every single shot was a 3.
Yeah.
I was going to say it was almost all 3s.
First one we've seen in a while. 2 great shots early on. Long drought, but he's able to bring it back at the end.
And they're just going to let this clock go. That will do it. Schaumburg, 57. East Aurora, 43. What a game this was. I mean, it was a pretty solid game. Who stands out to you the most, obviously, other than Tony Horton?
Other than Tony Horton, I'm going to switch it. I'm not going to look at the winning team here. I think an absolutely great performance that you can't ignore is Ryan Robinson. He might not have stuck out most on the stat sheet. He may not have even been on the winning team. But I think his consistent effort, his great passing game is just absolutely undeniable. Major part of this Tomcats team, and I think he's been a big part of their success so far. And I think if they can bounce back and if they can put together a all-around convincing performance in this whole tournament, I think he's going to be a big part of it.
I will say, I think East Aurora's biggest problem is they just allow way too many just like wide open and easy shots. So
Definitely,
it's like, I mean, Schaumburg, the whole game, they pretty much didn't allow anything easy whatsoever.
Not. Yeah, no open looks for the Tomcats.
Definitely not. And before we end this, we gotta mention our favorite season sponsor one more time. Thanks again to our season sponsor, Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned and save time? Shop online at rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. For those of you that were with us for both of the last 2 games, there were some pretty good ones. But up next, you've got St. Charles North versus Wheaton Academy. Thank you so much. And you'll also have Jeff Myers on the call next.
The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.